All right, haves and have not fans, hope everybody's doing well. Now, to be completely honest, I've said it plenty of times already, and I might just, say it again in various videos, but I think it goes without saying that this show is either going to have a non-conclusive ending where not everything gets resolved, which has already been confirmed by some of the cast in various statements and interviews, as well as, a rushed finish, kind of like If Loving You Was Wrong, where, oh yeah, we're going to have a lot of deaths, but we're not going to have a lot of conclusions. There'll be some major storylines that haven't been resolved yet. But, with only 2 episodes left after this week's episode, I feel like there's going to be a lot left unchecked. But there have been some key statements that have reminded fans of the early, and I mean the early seasons of the show, where you literally had to listen to everybody's dialogue because of the fact that there was a lot of foreshadowing going on. And in the preview for this week's episode, I believe entitled Trespassing, it was mentioned by Jim to David that, hey, I need $100,000, which Chandler messaged me and is like, hey, it's ironic that Jim needs $100,000 because that goes back to the first few episodes of the series where Candace was blackmailing him for $100,000. And I'm like, that's a good catch there. But Jim went on to tell David, I'd rather shoot myself in the forehead than ask Hannah for anything. And I feel like that could be foreshadowing for Jim's demise if he does die by the end of the show, given the fact that, Hannah already said that if you go after my children, if anything happens to my children, I'm going to take care of you myself. The angel and the devil having their showdown. And not to mention, Catherine's already given, Hannah her blessing to hurt Jim if necessary. Then, of course, on top of that, Jim getting hate from fans because he's the one who actually arranged to have Diamond Castile put into Catherine's cell to rough her up to get power of attorney. And then on top of that, we have that Hannah-Jim showdown at Catherine's house where he's in the bathroom, she's creeping down the hallway, so it makes you wonder, will these two have a standoff? And I think that even Hannah said, yeah, if anything happens to my kids, no, actually, I think it was when Jim showed up at her house and then got in bed with her and was basically, threatening her, and Hannah was like, I'll shoot you, and unlike your son, I won't miss. So basically, Jim might die as a result of the bullet to the forehead, maybe from Hannah or another character. And I feel like the foreshadowing is there, like it won't be a quail bullet like it was when Wyatt shot him, but I feel like there is some foreshadowing there, just to kind of put it out there. But the question is, who's going to be the one to pull the trigger? Will it be Hannah or will it be someone else? So with that being said, look at all the back and forth that he's had with Veronica saying you're closer to death than you realize. Well, so are you. So we'll just have to wait and see. But with that being said, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know if you felt like this was foreshadowing. And as always, if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. And with that being said, I'll talk to you all in the next video.